Banderacon, Captain's Log. Fashion Police Squad. I definitely felt the need to break up some of the bullshit sadness. Russian sadness. That's the term now. Long and short, I saw this rocking up on, I forget, one of the various YouTubers I'm subscribed to. And it's an absolutely delightful little first-person shooter, kind of pixel style, not a million miles away reminiscent from your original Doom, but with like a more of a fast movement mechanic, a la some of your more modern pixelated shooters. Follow Civ11 if you want to see any of the various first-person shooters he covers, but you get the idea. Contemporary pixel-based first-person sprites, the works, it's fantastic. And this game is fun. It's just an absolute joy to play. Amongst all of the kind of stuff, and there has been a recent a glut of like quite good quality shooter games. I forget, there's the one with the bloke who has chainsaws for legs. It's fantastic. Maximum Overkill, I think. This one stands out. It doesn't take itself seriously. It's fun. It's light-hearted. The whole concept is effectively you are a member of the Fashion Police Squad in some kind of absolutely fabulous city, and you are struggling against an epidemic of people dressed poorly in one form or another, be it drab clothing grey zombies or people wearing overly tight suits that move too fast and bomb you with job CVs. The game is a first-person shooter, as I've said, hence kind of the title FPS, Fashion Police Squad. It starts out simple. You start with a basic shotgun type weapon, and various enemy types require you to update your gameplay mechanics. So the shotgun works on the colorless enemies. There's a type, I think it's called the tailor-made, which is basically a sewing machine, sewing machine gun. Anyway, that's useful for enemies with like loose-fitting clothing. I won't bore you. It's absolutely worth picking up. In terms of the game itself, first-person shooter, it's one of the rare ones where the game mechanics actually stay relevant kind of right up until the end, which is always showing you something a bit new, be it movement mechanics, and it does have a nice kind of open fluid movement. Like, it has neat little arenas. I would say the people who made this game kind of took cues from Doom Eternal in some small ways, in the fact that they had a lot of verticality, so you can rope swing from various areas to keep the movement going. Though I'd say that a lot of the enemies, they can follow you, they're not as quick, they don't encircle you, but given the scope of the game, that's not exactly surprising. I played, I think, on the fairly normal difficulty, like not extreme or not easy, and I still died a few times because some of the enemies can really box you in. But it's a good game. The boss battles are fun. There's a couple of challenge levels in there for good measure. I think I played the game for about 8 hours total, and I enjoyed every minute of it. The last boss is actually even quite fun and challenging, and it makes you go through a few mechanics that just get shoehorned in there at the end. I think I gushed over another game somewhere in my videos that was just fun, and this game is just fun. You can spend all your time criticizing crap forevermore and complaining about how things are or what things are, the content and thereof. This one just doesn't take itself seriously. It has some good jokes and some puns. It's got lots of puns, some actually pretty masterful puns. And it's there, and I think you can pick it up for something like $12 or less. I got it on discount, like I kind of do everything because I'm a cheap ass. Go play it. It's fun. You can't really ask much more from a game at that price point. 7.7 hours on record, that's what I did. And I've really got very little in the way of criticism for the amount of value this game gave me. I think the only thing that bothered me was that one of the sprint mechanics tied into a weapon in the game kind of forces you to look a little bit at the ground, and it doesn't feel natural, and it kind of restricts your viewpoint. But, I mean, there are games that are made for multi-billion-dollar budgets. Okay, exaggeration, multi-million-dollar budgets that turn up and aren't finished. Look at the latest Battle Fail game that came out of DICE, or whatever the fuck they call themselves these days. And these dudes put together a fun little first-person shooter on a goddamn cereal box budget, and there are dudes who literally hire thousands of developers who can't finish a game after years of development. It's kind of why I feel that like indie games or slash like small studio games is the way forward, because large studios have just absolutely lost it. Anyway, before I go on too much of a tangent, Fashionably Squad, go play it. I'm gonna, in fact, while I've got you here, this game right now, as of this second, is £16.75. I got it for, as I remember it, substantially less, and I would say it's worth the money for the fun I got out of it. And just, yeah, that's it. It's fun. Game over. I'm not even going to give you a call to action. Put this on your wish list. Wait until it's affordable for you, as is your means and budget. I appreciate we're all suffering. And go play it, because it's fun. Anyway, out.